Hey everyone, it's Kat and I'm back today to give you an update on how my low buy is going. I've called it a no buy, but at the same time it is sort of, I am letting myself occasionally buy things, so it'd be a low buy. Now I've been doing this all year on and off and I've had varying degrees of success. This past month, so I'm sort of reflecting a little bit, I'm reflecting on September and like most of October. I'm filming this on the 20th and it's going okay. My rule was pretty much if I've used up an entire category of products, so say I'm out of shampoos, then go for your life, buy shampoos. And then I'll also give myself one sort of makeup purchase to review a month. And then I also expand that out to one fragrance purchase a month because I have become very into fragrances lately and expanding my horizons. Usually I was very sort of narrow-minded when it came to what fragrances I liked. I can get headaches quite easily from certain notes. And so I just stuck to sort of like fresh and citrusy things. But now I'm like, there is a world out there where there's like other things that I can delve into that I really enjoy, make me very happy. And now that I work from home, it means that I can I reapply. I've become that person that instead of using fragrance just in the morning when I'm getting dressed, which I would religiously do, like I see it like clean underpants, fragrance, and they're kept in the same area because that's the sort of deodorant, fragrance, clean underpants. That's how we do it. So I was always wearing fragrance, but now I will actually like have a morning fragrance and an afternoon fragrance and sometimes a post shower fragrance. So I don't know what has happened to me, but something has happened to me and it hasn't worked well with a low buy, if that makes sense. In terms of the makeup that I have purchased for review purposes, now I have gone one over, but at the same time, for 2 months of like running a beauty channel, this is pretty tame, I would say. I bought the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation at the start of September. I bought it on sale. I really like this, so I'm happy I've got that. Also at the end of September, I ordered this palette. This is the Cosmic Beauty Undergrowth palette. I am just starting a review now, so it's taken me a few weeks. Took a little while to arrive, and then it's taken me a while to actually get my shit together. Admittedly, I'm not a huge eyeshadow person these days, but I haven't used this formula before. It's exciting. I really like the color story, so I wanted to review it. So that is coming up. And then just the other day, and it doesn't take much, someone in the comments section asked if I had used this, and I saw there was a half price at Chemist Warehouse, which brought it down to like Australian, I think it was like $17, which is a steal. This is the Maybelline Superstay up to 30 hours wear. It's crazy. Lumi Matte Foundation. Sounds perfect for me because I need a bit of luminosity because my skin can look dry and a little bit like crusty these days. But I also need something that lasts a long time on my oily skin, and generally matte ones do better for that. So for various reasons, this ticked a lot of boxes and I was like, I want to try that. So I ended up picking that up while it was on sale. Again, this is what tipped me over the one extra makeup purchase, but it was a cheapie and I think it is worth it. So there's that. Now on the fragrance front, I haven't been as good, like not too bad. But I have bought a few fragrances in the last few months. But I have to say, I've been delving into a category that I'm really loving. So the thing that's been scratching my fragrance itch and has been a lot more affordable is Middle Eastern fragrances. So earlier this year, I ordered a few. This was sort of when I was off my low buy for a few months. I ordered a few and I just have been getting a lot of recommendations for like Middle Eastern fragrance videos and whatnot on YouTube. And I have been delving into them and I am thoroughly enjoying myself. Now, nothing here was, I think, over 50 Australian dollars. Like some of them might have been even like 30 or under 30. So you got to shop around. There are like often like Fragrance Net has deals. There's a whole bunch of places that you can buy these from. So not only are the fragrances very good quality and super cheap compared to other fragrances. So when I first got into fragrances earlier this year, I was like looking at a lot of niche fragrances. And now if you've been down that path, they're hundreds of dollars. So hundreds of dollars a bottle. And it's like heartbreaking if you order one that you haven't smelt before, but you think it's going to be the best thing, and then you don't quite like it, and you're like, I've just wasted $200. Whereas these ones are more like 30, 40, maybe 50. I think newer ones in Australia might be more like the 70 range, but a lot of them are sort of like dupes or similar to higher end fragrances. An example is this one here by Maison Alhambra, and this is called Delilah, but it is a dupe for Delina. And Delina, I have tried in store many times. It's a little bit, it's like rosy, sweet, fruity, but that's quite powdery. This one I think is a little bit juicier. Maybe doesn't last as long, but it was like, I think that's like $400. This is like 30 something or $40. So the price is right, which is why I can sort of experiment and try different fragrances without it feeling like it breaks the bank too much, which is what's been great. Another one that I really love, and this has been something that I've been reaching for it's when the weather's nice and warm, this one's fantastic. This is by Paris Corner, and I think it's Kahar Fusion. And essentially it's like a lychee fragrance. It's a dupe for one of the Kayali ones. Again, this is like, I don't know, $40 or something. And those are like 200 or something. So it's just like, it smells like almost like black currant and lychee. It's just very nice. I know these ones were under $30, which is crazy. This one's like a mango-y sort of fresh one. This is more of like an aquatic sort of fresh one. Like, I can just spray myself till the cows come home. I can reapply multiple times. I can have a variety of fragrances, and all of these combined didn't cost more than, like one niche fragrance. So yes, am I buying a few? Yes, I am. But I think it's a much more sensible route, especially since I don't actually care too much about the brand name. I just want the juice inside, and not all of these are dupes by any means. Then some of these are just standalone fragrances they've formulated. But I do find that a lot of the time I'm liking these cheaper ones than compared to like the original ones that they are sort of inspired by. So yeah, I'm having the best time just playing with different fragrances every day and being like, oh, what am I wearing today? I might wear this in the morning. I might wear this in the afternoon, whatever, and not feeling like I'm breaking the bank. So yes, did I break my no buy? Yes. But have I found a nice sort of like spot in the fragrance world where I can afford playing with things? Yes, I have, and I'm very happy. Now, I'm just going to say we are towards the end of October, and November notoriously is shit time because that's where the sales pop up, and that's where I like to buy things for people for Christmas as well. So I'm embracing the sale. That's where I do my Christmas shopping. So I will probably only have one more check-in of this to see how I'm going before the sales hit. I have I've actually been very good, to be fair. I've seen there's been multiple releases. I think 3 releases from Mooncat nail polish, and there's like shades from each release that I want to get, and I have placed no order. I am waiting for that 20% off at Black Friday, and I've saved all these like ones that I want. So I am being more calculated. So I hope I'm being a little bit more mindful and a little bit more selective. So is this last month and a half a success? Not entirely, but it's also not a complete shit show, so I'm okay with it. Anyway, let me know if you're doing a low buy, no buy. Like, we're going to have good and bad months. It is what it is. But again, I think it's about trying to structure how your spending works in your lifestyle. And if you are like me and you want to try a different fragrance every day of the week, and you want variety, it's about finding how to fill those voids within your budget. And I feel like I'm doing pretty well at that. So I'm happy where I am. And I think that's all that really matters. Like, has this been a successful no buy where I've bought absolutely nothing and I'm just using up all my stuff? No, but I've used up a lot. Like, my empties just keep piling up. So I'm doing all right. And I feel like what I might do next year instead of this is sort of that whole like 1 in, 1 out thing. So until I'm not going to let myself buy another foundation until I've used one up. But at the same time, if I was doing that, I actually have been using foundations up. So these would have been totally fine. So yeah, I think it's just about being mindful, and I'm rambling, but I'll head off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And a big thank you to my members for supporting my channel. Mwah! See ya.